It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center, providing big city healthcare with a hometown touch. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, July 25th, 2019 at 7 a.m.
Whoop, whoop.
Good morning.
It's a nice, cool morning again. This is the perfect weather right now.
Ain't it nice?
It really is.
It is nice.
Nice, cool evenings.
If you all are camping by the lakes or river, I'm envious. This is so nice.
If you found a place to camp.
Yeah.
There's still a bunch of campgrounds closed down because of the
high water.
Yep.
Man, beautiful weather this week. Just simply fabulous. Can you imagine the third, one, two, three, what's this, the fourth, 1, 2, 3, this is the fourth week of July already. 61 degrees.
I know.
I've seen Julys at 7 o'clock where it's already 85. You know, you just.
Hey, all I can say is enjoy the moment. Because
enjoy
I guarantee
the moment.
Before this summer's over, we're still going to pay for
We'll get
this.
hot. Yeah, we got August yet to put up with.
We will pay for this.
And I've seen some Septembers get pretty hot too.
Yep.
So anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis. Hope your Thursday morning's off to a great start.
Mine is.
Yeah, mine is too. Took a little Pepper out for his little morning bathroom break at 5:30. I thought, ooh, this is so nice. You know, not quite sunrise yet, just very, very nice. Anyway, Down on the Corner is brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center, best care in the Midwest, the envy of many Midwestern hospitals right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. And be sure to check out Urgent Care 24/7 from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Only $69 per visit. Get started today. Go to BaxterRegionalCare.com. Go to the Apple App Store for your Apple phones or Google Play on your other smartphone devices. Innovation, technology, top quality doctors from all over the country, all over the world work at Baxter Regional Medical Center. We've got some new oncologists. We welcome them. And things are going on constantly at Baxter Regional to improve the healthcare system in North Arkansas. And we used to go somewhere else. Now somewhere else is coming to us.
Yeah, I mean,
Baxter Regional Medical Center.
It's amazing to the people that go out and find this new technology and this new stuff that's going on and say, hey, you know, this is what we want in our hospital and we want to lead the pack of this area.
And that's what they do.
Yeah.
I mean, their leadership and technology, medical research, everything else going on right here in Mountain Home, Baxter County, Baxter Regional Medical Center, best care in the Midwest. Once again, the envy of many Midwestern hospitals. Best care anywhere, Baxter Regional Medical Center. Once again, Urgent Care 24/7. Go to BaxterRegionalCare.com. And I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. Hope you're doing the same thing with 3 locations to serve you in Mountain Home. Of course, Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, 62 East Plaza, out by Anytime Fitness and Bomber Boulevard. Mike and his staff do a great job at all 3 locations. They've got cinnamon rolls, they've got cereals, they've got oatmeal, they've got Brewed Awakening coffee. Choose your favorite blend and enjoy the best coffee in town. Brewed Awakening coffee. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. What are you drinking?
There you go.
Sprite?
I got
your
Sprite.
Yeah.
I got my Sprite. I gave up that Smart Water. Too expensive, and it wasn't working.
No PhD yet.
No, no. There's no balance here.
They're the smart ones. Steve Grant from Channel 3 posted at a picture of Smart Water. Says, if you're buying Smart Water, $3 a bottle, it isn't working.
That's exactly true.
That's true. Anyway, Brewed Awakening coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 Roller Funeral Homes in the state to serve you right here in Arkansas, with one in Memphis, Tennessee. Right here in Mountain Home. Roller Funeral Homes, very professional, caring, loving. They know what you're going through. You know, they know how to handle the situation, and they do it very, very well. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. Talk to Brad, Charlotte, Chris, Bruce.
Yep.
I mean, they get it done.
Talk to any of them. Their heart is there. I mean, they're led to do what they do.
Yeah, you have to be.
You can tell just by talking to them that they are very passionate about helping others and making a difference.
Totally amazing people. Roller Funeral Homes across the state of Arkansas, right here in Mountain Home. Be sure to talk to them about your pre-planning and be sure to take care of that. But whether it's an emergency situation or a non-emergency situation, whatever it may be, Roller Funeral Homes with all our respect. Let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, like so many of our citizens, I too am concerned about domestic violence. I don't know if it's drug or alcohol abuse that is a leading cause, but we have to stop this crime. Because of domestic violence, a call in Stone County, a law enforcement officer was killed. The problem is that citizens don't know of possible problems in someone's home until it's too late. Another problem is that most of the time the victims drop the charges. Lord, we need your help. We need strong, godly men being mentors to our boys. We need godly men in our homes raising boys according to God's way. I pray for your guidance. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
brace yourself. Here we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, not bad. Hey, Doc, I got you some water over here. Need some water? All right, cool. Doc Osgood just walked in. Good to see Doc Osgood again. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. For all your real estate needs, Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. It's time to take a look at the White River. The live shot, please.
You said the White River. You ain't going to see the White River in the light shot, so here's the live shot.
Let's take a look at fog over the river.
It all depends on how you say it.
How I say it. Let's take a look at the fog of the White River.
If you say, let's take a look at the live cam, all right, that's one thing.
There's the live cam. Yep, all right.
This morning you're not seeing the river.
We've got fog on the White River. Wow. All right, so we'll check it out here in a couple minutes. Bob and Linda Zadora, the award-winning Z-Team for all your real estate needs in Arkansas and Missouri. They can help you all over the state in this region, Clinton to Mountain View to Marshall, Mountain Home, Salem, Viola, all the way over to Harrison, up into Gainesville, Missouri, and beyond. Check it out, Arkansas and Missouri. Need property, homes to sell, homes to buy, whatever it is. The award-winning Z-Team. They're still looking for some listings, $80,000 to $150,000 and on up to $250,000. And Linda's a professional stager. If you're ready to sell your home and think, Linda can go in there and set that home for that certain eye appeal that, I like that, So call the Z-Team. Very professional, and they know what they're doing. Very full-time.
And I will tell you that if you are looking at selling your home, whether you're downgrading, wanting a bigger home, whatever the case may be, now is the time. It's a seller's market right now.
Yeah,
they're having a hard time keeping enough home for the buyers that are looking. And what do they say? The average home right now on the market's like 130-something days?
Yeah,
That's just crazy.
I can remember when it was up around 180, and we had back, probably 5 years ago, 14, 15, 16, maybe perhaps, there's over 1,000 homes on the MLS. Now there's less than 600.
And you know what's amazing is all the homes that's put on every week, and so many of them are already active contingent. They already got a contract pending before it even hits the market.
Yep. Happened to Bob and Linda. They got a call on July 3rd, and never put a sign in the yard. It's just, hey, I've got the house sold. What do you mean? It's under contract. So
let me tell you, if you're interested in selling, you need to give them a call. Let them come out, take a look. Don't start going through and remodeling everything because you're liable to spend money that you're not going to get back.
Right.
And people are going to change the colors and stuff anyways. Have them come by and take a look, and they can tell you kind of what needs to be done beforehand that's going to actually make it either appealing to sell for eye appeal or put a little money in your pocket. So.
You bet. Bob and Linda Zadora. Take two. Bob and Linda Zadora. Had a little short circuit there. Probably need a capacitor. Put it over here. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retiredtoarkansas.net.
Hold on, I got to tell you, because looking at the webcam, I got a message from Linda Zadora, and I am going to say this, Linda. I'm not probably going to put you under the bus, but she actually had a funny comment after bringing up that webcam. Somebody stole Cotter. And there it is. It's not there. Somebody stole it.
Oh, wow.
I actually thought that was funny. So
that's hilarious.
Didn't mean to put you under the bus, Linda. There it is. It made me giggle. So.
Right now, 61 in Mountain Home. 61 in Mountain Home, and this is July 25th. 61 in Mountain Home, 59 and 59 in Flippin. Harrison, 58, 59 in Yellville, 62 at Salem, 61 in Calico Rock. Beautiful Calico Rock was down there yesterday. Nice little town. 57 in Mountain View, 63 in St. Louis, 62 at Poplar Bluff and West Plains, 59 in Branson. And Watford City, North Dakota is warmer than Mountain Home, Arkansas by 1 degree, 62 degrees in North Dakota this morning.
Now, you went down to Calico, And let me guess, you didn't stop and look at the museum. You didn't stop and play frisbee golf or disc golf.
No.
Man, you're slacking on me.
Neither did 300 Arkansas State Troopers and probably 400 sheriff's deputies and highway police, and got to talk to the Attorney General yesterday, and Senator Missy Irvin and Representative Michelle Gray went to Mike's funeral yesterday, and wow. I mean, it's just unbelievable support down there. Yep, didn't make the fun stuff, but did the necessities.
Yeah.
It was quite a day. So, National radar shows showers in Minnesota, North and South Dakota, Nebraska, back into Colorado, Utah, back into Nevada and California. From Missouri to Arkansas, not much. Maybe some light showers just popping up from here and there. A little bit in Florida. Other than that, we'll take a look at the radar stop in Little Rock, and we're all clear here. 62, 412 east and west is clear. Highway 65, Little Rock to Branson. Highway 67, 167, Batesville, Poplar Bluff, in good shape. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas, all clear at this time. And we'll back out and go to the St. Louis radar and see what's going on there. Oh, it looks like a little bit in North County, northwest St. Louis, a little bit out by Vandalia, if that's actually hitting the ground right now. Columbia, I-70 east of St. Louis, and then east of Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois. East St. Louis, Illinois, east on 64 to Mount Vernon, in good shape. I-24 at 57, looks good there. I-55 coming in from Sykeston to Cape Girardeau on into St. Louis. And then I-44 Rolla to St. Louis, that 103-mile drive right there, is in pretty good shape. Southwest Missouri, about the same thing. Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon, Rolla on I-44, Kansas City to Columbia, I-70 east, in good shape as we speak there. And the weather forecast map, we got some dry conditions in Montana, some wind in Montana, but other than that, there's nothing warning in Arkansas. No heat advisories, no flood advisories, no flood warnings, no thunderstorm watches or warnings. We're finally almost normal.
Almost.
A little bit of fog in parts of Texas, a little bit of flooding in California and Nevada. And get a load of this. We get done with the rain now. It's flooding in the desert, so figure that one out, so. 7-day forecast. This is through Monday. Monday, we have a 50% chance of thunderstorms with a high of 86. And that puts it past the weekend. So today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, high of 84, 86, 89, and 89 with clear skies, low of 62, 64, and 68, and 69 throughout Sunday night. And then Monday, chance of storms with a high of 86. And so right now the dew point is very good at 60. We've got 97% humidity with a low dew point at 61 degrees. Beautiful, beautiful weather. I'm envious. If you're out at the campgrounds along the river lakes, I'm envious. Beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. Love it. Check iDrive Arkansas real quick. Across the state of Arkansas, not much going on right there. The 4 red dots are just pipe culvert failures in various spots after all the rain. We'll check Missouri Department of Transportation. Southern Missouri, Highway 160 and 60 east and west in good shape. Highway 142, they're doing some repaving on. So if you go to Bakersfield and grab Highway 142 and travel over to Donovan, you're going to be hitting some work zone areas, and they're doing some resurface work between the 8th of July and the 1st of October on Highway 142. And other than that, everything seems to be in pretty good condition here. The pollen count for today is a 5.4 medium with grasses, plankton, and chenopod's. The culprits today, 5.8. Tomorrow comes up 0.4% or 4.4 points tomorrow, as we're drying out, and so it is what it is.
Yeah, you'll see it pick up come fall, but for right now they'll probably
right now
continue.
It's pretty well. Yeah, at one point we're like an 0.6.
It'll vary depending on the rain and all that.
Well, let's see. 8 minutes has passed since we last looked at the live shot of the fog over the White River. Has anything burned off yet? Starting to a little bit. Over on the left side of the screen, a little bit of the river showing through the fog right now. But anyway, all right, we may check it here in a bit.
Maybe we'll find Cotter for all this.
Yeah, we'll keep digging through. Morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retire to Arkansas.net. Another challenge for all my friends in St. Clair County, Illinois, and St. Louis County, St. Louis. You're getting ready to retire. Come on down. Check out retiretoarkansas.net. Start making those plans because retirement is around the corner. Love to have you come down to Arkansas and join the fun down here. Community Calendar Time, brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Best lunch, best breakfast in town, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11.
For breakfast today, of course, it's Thursday. They got the two pancakes, 2 eggs, 2 sausage or bacon, just $5.88. Or for lunch, she's changing it up a little bit, spaghetti and meatballs. And
Good.
she does a good spaghetti and meatballs.
Did a great
it's
lasagna,
good.
too. Ooh, that sounds good.
Comes with choice of side and roller cornbread as well, and it's only $6.88, so you can't beat it. Or just go in there and grab a cup of coffee and maybe a slice of pie. Yep. Just kind of chill out. Make sure you give Amanda a hard time. Tell her Osgood told you to do it. And
Doc Osgood put her. I go get him in trouble.
Always get him in trouble. He likes it. He's used to it.
Hey, well, I'm reading this. Check Google Bull Shoals zip code while I'm reading this. Okay. Senior Day at Fulton County Fair today from 10 to 8 o'clock over in Salem, Arkansas at the Salem Civic Center. Sponsors Bank of Salem and White River Agency on Aging. Invite all seniors age 60 and over for a fun-filled day today, July 25th from 10 to 8. And Arkansas Parent Advisory Council Community Needs Assessment today from 6 to 8 p.m. And this is at Arkansas State University. It's in the H104 room at Goders Hall in Mountain Home. And be sure to take advantage of that. Take 2. Overcomers Recovery and Support Group meets every Thursday night, 6 o'clock at C3 Church at 759 US 62 in Mountain Home. Overcomers is a 12-step faith-based recovery program for life-controlling issues such as addictions, behavioral dysfunctions, and support group. For more information, 404-5315.
All right, so you needed the zip code for Bull Shoals. 72619.
Tomorrow's a big day. What's the date tomorrow?
You can tell that from the zip code?
Yeah. What's tomorrow's date?
7/26/2019.
The only time the zip code's going to match today. I heard Bob and Brad talking about KTLO this morning. Big day in Bull Shoals. The zip code matches the date. Tomorrow, 7/26/19 will also be the zip code for Bull Shoals, Arkansas.
See, you learn something new every day.
And you didn't need a bottle of Smart Water for that one, did you?
OFA Football, Ozark Football Association, is doing their final sign-up. It'll be not this Saturday, but next Saturday, August 3rd, from 11 to 2, and it will be at the youth center. So if you got a child that's 3rd or 4th grade or 5th or 6th grade, just bring them up there and get them all signed up. If you can't make it in there, you can go online, Ozark Football Association, and go ahead and get them signed up.
There you go. Community Calendar is brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11. Time for a quick break. Dr. Charles Osgood is going to be on up next. Be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the Square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
$7:22. It's always good to have good friends here. Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Good to see you again, sir.
Always good to be on the show. Love it.
Love to have you. It's always fun. So we want to talk about nerve entrapment today.
Nerve entrapment.
Yep.
You know, what we'll do is a lot of times when I come on the show is we'll highlight certain things we've been seeing a lot of lately in the office, and that is a big one.
What does it mean, nerve entrapment?
Nerve entrapment means you have a nerve bundle that travels through a muscle, and it's in the back between the shoulder blade and the spine. So you have a bundle of nerves that controls the whole arm that goes through there, and it's called the brachial plexus. And when that muscle bundle back in there gets overworked by using the mouse too much, driving long distances, doing a factory job using the same movements over and over again, you end up getting a lot of swelling in that muscle tissue. And then you can even build up scar tissue from overuse. And what that swelling and scar tissue does is it causes the nerve bundle to be irritated. And it's like sandpaper on the nerve, just really irritating that nerve. And then what you end up getting is numbness and tingling in the hands. You get pain down the arm. You can get to where when you're driving, the fingers go to sleep, so you got to put your arm down like this and kind of shake it to relieve it. Well, when you're putting your arm down like that, it's because you're releasing that pressure on that muscle. When you have your arms like this, you're stretching and putting tension on that, and it's irritating those nerves going down the arm. So it's something that we see a lot of just because of our lifestyles. We overuse those muscles a lot, and in the work we do mainly. So
when you said scar tissue, can you describe? Okay, so I've got the nerve the nerve bundles into the muscle. But yet, what is scar tissue in this aspect?
When you're overworking a muscle, then you're going to actually produce little micro tears in the muscle. Little tiny tears, yeah. And then what happens is when they heal, they create a little bit of scar tissue there. So the more that happens, the bigger the scar tissue starts to get over with time, and then you end up with just like a bundle of knotted up muscles back in there. So it takes some work to untie the knots and untangle the knots. Some of the things that we use is ultrasound therapy. Great therapy to use.
It is.
Laser as well is a great one on it. And massage therapy works extremely well too, because what my massage therapist can do is get in there and just untangle those knots with his hands and push on those areas and get them to loosen up. So what we typically will do is we'll do therapies on it, we'll do massage on it, and then we'll do adjusting on the bones around that area to get that to finally let go. The more it's adjusted, the spine is adjusted around there, the more the nerve function is going to improve, and the more the muscle will start to calm down and relax.
And I want to make a point, you're doing all of this without medication.
All without medication. And that's a really cool thing, because what we try to do is, you know, because of the opioid epidemic and everything, you've got these pain management centers that are, you know, only doling out a certain amount of pain meds, and mainly the only things that are in the toolbox to use for MDs are the pain meds. So, you know, they're kind of got their hands tied, and that's all they can give out. So what we can offer is something a whole lot different, and it's without drugs, without surgery, using some tools that we have with, you know, ultrasound and laser and massage, and then ultimately adjusting the spine so we can improve the function. So what we're trying to do is improve function, not cover up pain.
Yes.
Yeah. So most of the time when you have these problems that occur, it's because the function has just not, it's gotten bad because it's not working like it should. Over time, when you overwork certain areas, like I said, you'll create that scar tissue. Then you'll also pull vertebrae out of alignment because that muscle continues to pull the vertebrae out of alignment. And you get this endless negative feedback loop where you get more and more nerve pressure and more tightening of the muscles.
You ever got a rock in your shoe?
Yeah.
Ain't that the most unpleasant thing? You know, so think about this. You're walking from here to the front door with a rock in your shoe. Wow, my foot hurts. Get the bottle pill. Take some pills. Maybe that'll knock the pain out. Keep on the pain pill. Take the shoe off. Take the rock out. Right. That's what you're doing.
That's what we're doing. We're getting to the source of the problem.
Exactly.
So that's why we actually will take X-rays when you come in the office. We do a nerve scan, which will show us the function of the nerves in the area of the spine. And we will do that so that we can find out, hey, where is this coming from? And we'll also find out a lot from X-ray, like, hey, you've also got some discs that aren't in real good shape in there. They're contributing to the problem, or you've got degeneration of the discs.
Yeah.
And it helps me to determine how long is it going to take to get that back under control. If we take the X-rays and we do all the nerve scans, then we can give you a better picture of what's going on.
Okay, let me tell you from a different angle, because it's not necessarily where you're hurting is the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody thinks, oh, it's somewhere down here, and it's I pulled this, and everybody's kind of their own doctor when they're hurt. You know, this is what's wrong with me, whatever. And then he does the X-ray and nerve test. Say, all right, your problem's actually way over here,
right?
But it's causing it to hurt down here.
And
it's not what you would think, and that was my situation.
And that's really nerve. That's really nerve entrapment, because people come in my office with the numbness and tingling, and they say, "I've got carpal tunnel." No, it's not coming from there. It's coming from here. And most of the time, that's usually the case.
Wow, wow.
So,
you know, I'm a big fan of chiropractic care and OT and PT.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they all have their things that they do, and they all can work together. You know,
without meds.
Yeah, without meds.
Oh man, it just, I don't know. I'm not a pill popper.
No, I mean, and you can testify yourself too.
Sure.
You know, like we were talking off air, the combination of ultrasound and laser.
Yeah, and let's just use my left knee. Somehow I messed up the left knee back in January. I don't know. It's been bothersome, and sometimes. Well, at one point, I was in so much pain here, I couldn't get from here to the coffee bar. Now, that's an emergency situation.
That is, if you can't get the coffee, then
it's all over.
Then that's time to do something.
So Gil was here, and you know what I used for a crutch? He had an antenna mast out here. One of these things you mount an antenna. So I'm walking out with like this 6-foot pole. This is time to call Doc Osgood.
And I have to agree with you on one thing. It's the same thing for me. I'm not a pill popper.
Yeah.
But with that said, there is a place for pain pills.
Well, sure there is.
But it was never designed for a long-term fix. There's no fix to
7 to
taking
10 days,
pain
perhaps,
pills.
maybe 2 weeks.
There's no fix to just taking pain pills.
No,
so
that's not fixing
At some
anything.
point, you need to go in and get the problem addressed.
So if you get a rock in your shoe and you go to Doc Osgood and he x-rays your foot, you got a rock in your shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, well, can I get some pain meds? No, take your shoe off, take the rock out. Right. I mean, come on. This is what it's all about, is getting to the source of the problem.
Getting to the source, and that's what we do. And, you know, that first visit, it's only going to cost you $37 because we make the initial visit very affordable for a reason, because sometimes people don't have insurance and they need to pay for their care, and I'd rather them pay for getting themselves fixed rather than a diagnosis. So we use that $37 to make it more affordable to come in and be able to get the x-rays and the scans that we need to find out the source of the problem, and then we can tell you, here's what needs to be done, here's the course of action we're going to take, here's how long it's going to take, and then we start working on you.
And here's the kicker, folks. Here's the kicker. I went in about a week and a half ago. I did the ultrasound, then I did the laser.
Yep, and the adjusting.
And then adjustment. And my copay was only $65 for all three. I got all three. And I was only there. I wasn't there an hour.
Yeah.
Wasn't there an hour.
Yeah.
And you get all that. And the difference between walking in and walking out is a huge difference.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you can feel it usually in the first visit, typically. Yeah. It may take a few to get it under control. It's just depends on how chronic your problem is. Laser works so well that
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, the more
it's unbelievable.
When you do a few visits of the laser, it continues to work as more time goes by, even up to a year's worth of time.
You can tell the difference. Well, I was there a week ago yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I can still tell the difference because by the time the weekend came around, and there's I had to do some weeding. I dreaded because I was going to hurt my back. No, I was fine.
Yeah.
You know, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, it keeps working. It keeps working.
Now, this nerve entrapment, can the laser be adjusted? Because I've seen some of the new commercials out where it's showing it on the shoulder.
Yeah, laser can be done on that area too. So we any part of the body really that has any chronic swelling, inflammation, pain, the laser can be used. One thing we've been using it a lot on lately is actually feet.
Really?
People with plantar fasciitis or heel pain, it works extremely well for them. And if you're on the website now, what'd that do?
I'm trying to find that is that still on where we did that last year?
Yeah, there it is.
Real quick, we'll do this before we'll take a break here. Coming up about 7:35. I'll try to cue this up. This is
when we showed the laser.
Well, this is a year ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do I need to full screen that, Scooter?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I wore my good jeans that day.
Yep.
And at this point, Doc Osgood was saying, "Do you have any discomfort?" I said, "Yeah, I can't reach my coffee cup." And scooted over the. Look, folks, let me tell you. Put the pills away. You got to see Doc Osgood. There's absolutely no discomfort.
Yeah. All it is basically the lasers.
That's about a year ago today.
Yeah. The laser's reacting with the cells deep inside the joint and where all the inflammation is occurring, and what it does is it speeds up the metabolism of the cells, and thereby the cells get rid of waste product faster, and the inflammation goes down. So
The only bad part about this whole situation is that Chicago Cubs coffee mug on the desk.
It was way over there.
Oh, I see it.
Anyway, coming up on 7:35, let's take another look at the live shot over Cotter and see if the White River's popping up yet. Ooh, that's some heavy fog.
Yeah, but you can see, it's starting to burn down, and I think it's going to be fine.
Live shot brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Time for a quick break. More with Dr. Charles Osgood right after this.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity and hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
$7:38. Visiting with Dr. Charles Osgood. Let's take a look at that the homepage of Mountain Home Family Chiropractic real quick. We'll bring that up on the screen so you recognize it.
The newly revamped website.
It looks really good.
Yeah, I like it.
In your home, about us, there's Dr. Charles Osgood. Everything you need to know, our techniques, special offers, what to expect. When you go to this email right here that goes directly to Dr. Charles Osgood, nobody sees that but him. Mm-hmm. So if you have one of those embarrassing questions, it's not going to be embarrassing to him because he deals with everything.
Whatever.
You scroll down here, chiropractic care, meet Dr. Osgood, new patients, contact information, Dr. Osgood's picture, and then of course the what you just saw on the down on the corner program from last year. I clicked on this box right here and brought up the laser.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a user-friendly site. You can get all kinds of information from it, and if you can't find there what you're looking for, send me the email. Yep. It's a really cool option too.
And no questions are stupid.
No. I get all kinds of questions, and every one of them is good because you're learning when you ask questions that way.
Talk a little bit about automobile accidents.
Yeah, automobile accidents are something that, it's a gift that keeps on giving, because you get injuries from auto accidents that just never seem to get resolved. One of the biggest ones that I'll see is I'll get people who come in with headaches. And I will say 9 times out of 10, I'll take x-rays of them, and we will find an old whiplash injury from an auto accident. And once we get that neck mobility restored and the movement restored with adjusting, the headaches go away typically right away. You see within the first few visits a huge reduction in how often the headaches come and how severe they are. In some cases, a lot of cases, they'll go away completely within the first few visits.
Happened with my mom. She had headaches all of her life until that auto accident in 15.
Yeah.
Now finally just, okay, come with me. Took her into your office. She would brag about it. I haven't had a headache in 3 years.
Right.
And I've seen her for 25, 30 years with migraines.
Yeah.
And she was amazed. I thought it was hereditary. Well,
yeah. It was something that wasn't right years ago, probably an accident years ago that she had.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But
now also, okay, let's look at this auto accident. So, something happens in the base of the neck, because even though you got that little pillow behind your head and you got your seatbelt on and everything, can that jarring mess up the sinus cavity?
Sure, and think about if the airbag goes off.
No.
Hits you in the face, and it pushes on your face, and your neck gets a lot of strain from that too. But there's so much force in that airbag hitting your face. People have broken bones from that. So it definitely can affect sinuses, and sinuses can be adjusted too. We work with those. We have a lot of folks who have sinus issues, and we adjust the bones in the face and work with them a little bit to get them to where they'll drain.
Yeah.
And most of the time you get off the table, you can feel the sinuses drain.
That happened to my uncle.
Yeah.
He had a case of dizziness that the hospital could not find.
Yeah.
And finally, he couldn't even drive. He was so dizzy, and he went to his massage therapist, his chiropractor.
Yep.
And within an hour, looky here, you've got a problem here.
Yeah.
Within an hour, he was walking straight as a line.
Yeah.
Another thing that people don't think about too is you go in and your ears bothering you, and most ear problems is usually fluid that built up because it's not draining out and it's building pressure on that inside.
Yep.
And of course, you go to the doctor, they're going to look at a number of options, and probably down the road it would be tubes to allow it to drain.
Right.
Now, if you can open that up and get that draining, which that's one of the things you guys, you're preventing yourself of surgery. And I don't care how you look at tubes are surgery.
Yeah.
I mean, they are.
And you want to avoid that if you can. And we've been able to do that for kids, too, who have these ear infections all the time because of the fluid building up the ear. We can adjust the ears, and that will actually drain the tubes, the fluid out, and you don't have to get tubes in the ears.
If I only knew this when I was young, I was one of those kids that had ear problems galore. I've had I don't know how many sets of tubes. They ended up finally have to do grafting because it made everything so weak from doing the tubes.
Oh, yeah.
Where almost all the time it was just fluid that built up.
That's it.
And, by going in and being able to get it adjusted and get that to open up and get that to drain, that would have prevented most of my problems.
Yeah. And we've, like I said, prevented having tubes on several kids because of that, too.
But then again, guys, we've been so programmed. Just, I'll sit and watch the news on TV, or maybe go watch an Andy Griffith or a MASH show, and the commercials now are all about what pills can I talk to my doctor about.
Yeah, and that's a big one.
Yeah.
That's what I need to see my doctor about this pill and that pill, and then the side effects may include blah blah. I'd rather have the disease than the side effects.
Here's the thing, because people, now that they put restrictions on them having to list side effects in the commercials, a lot of people are starting to become aware to that. Is gosh, the side effects are worse than the problem I have to begin with.
Exactly.
So
that even
there is alternatives to going that direction, and that's what we're trying to get at. I mean, that's half those medications. I listen to those side effects, and there's no way I want to take it.
That stuff. It actually made a Sunday Beetle Bailey comic.
Yeah.
Remember the comic Beetle Bailey, and it's got General Half Track, and Miss Buxley comes in and says, "Oh, your medications came in the mail today, sir." And I'm like, "Oh, good. I've been waiting." And it says, "Side effects may include," and just like this, and he's reading, frame after frame, and he's just, "I'd rather have the disease."
Yeah, rather have the problem than the side effect. And that's the cool thing about what we do is we can do it naturally without side effects.
There you go.
And we can improve function. We can, like you said, drain the tube, drain the ear tubes, the eustachian tubes in the ears, and you get that functioning without having to do surgery. Without
what about
having
CBD
to take
oils?
drugs.
You've heard about the CBD stuff. What do you think?
The jury's still out on a lot of that. There's not a lot of big research that's been done on it. So
have we got in too big of a hurry?
Yeah. Well, what happens is you get everybody selling it. You get everybody. There's so many different versions of it, and there's so many different strains of it that you don't know what you're getting when you go and buy some CBD oil. You really don't. And so it may work, it may not. And that's the problem that I've seen with it, is that it works on some people and doesn't work on others. And it's just, I think it still needs a lot more research. I think it still needs a lot more to be able. I won't sell it in my office simply because of that. I just don't.
No.
I don't see the research.
But when you see it advertised on the gas pumps,
I know it's just it's everywhere.
I mean, instead of pumping gas, we've got CBD product. You'll buy it, but that's a quality product.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's hard to put a lot of faith in it when it's
advertised
sold
on
at the gas station.
Yeah,
so I mean, it's that's the main thing is.
Come on in for chips, hot dogs, Coke, and some CBD.
Right.
Buy a lottery ticket.
I think there's probably some good effects from it, but it's not something I'll sell simply because there's too much of it out there, and there's not enough research. I don't think.
Wow.
So
coming up at 7:47. Can we take another peek at the live shot? We got to see that river yet today.
Yeah, it's opening up.
Is it? Look at that!
Look
wow.
at
What are we now? About 34 minutes into the program now.
Hey, Linda, we found Cotter.
We found.
I'm probably gonna get a text for this comment.
Yeah, Cotter, Arkansas. The clearing right there is the little Cotter Park, the baseball field, and the Railroad Museum out there. The beautiful little park there at Cotter, Arkansas. The White River, brought to you by Bob and Lindsay Zadora, the Z Team, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Quick break coming up. More with Dr. Osgood right after this.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox, safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension, handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right product.
For years, I've lifted weights, probably 30 years. The last 2.5, 3 years, I'd have pain in my back of my deltoid at the joint. And it was extremely painful. And it didn't matter if I lifted weights or what I did whenever I pushed on anything. It hurt. Dr. Osgood had told me about this laser therapy. And so I tried it. 4 sessions later, 0 pain. And now I'm lifting weights again with no pain.
$7.50. We got to talk a little politics here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's all. We always like to talk politics.
Yeah, Joe Biden can put you out of business. He's going to cure cancer.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, he's going to cure cancer.
And more power to him. I'd like to see that.
The funny thing is, he didn't do it at 9 or 10 or 11 or 12
when he was with
13.
Obama, he didn't. He couldn't cure cancer. He couldn't cure cancer when he was Obama. That's the way he was with Obama.
Right.
So there was something about being with Obama. He just
there was something in the White House that he's going to cure cancer.
But now he can.
Then Bernie Sanders raised all of his people to $15 an hour. He's $15 an hour.
Did you hear that? Yeah. And there was a big uproar about it because his campaign was like, no, we're not going to pay you $15 an hour. But aren't you saying that we should be $15 an hour?
So he did, but he cut their hours back.
That's the
So you can make $13 an hour at 40 hours a week. You make $15 an hour at 30 hours a week.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we know the tricks, don't we?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
No egg on their face there. And then who's the Yahoo promising all the millennials $1,000 a month free income?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I hadn't heard that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Gosh, $1,000 a month free and clear. For doing nothing.
For doing nothing. $1,000 a month.
Well, that's the problem is...
And the kids buying it, the 18 to 25.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
that. Yeah,
who's the one?
Free money.
Bernie Sanders wanting to get rid of all the college debt by taxing Wall Street.
Right.
Brilliant.
Right.
Brilliant.
So what if we all just quit our jobs? See, that's what these people have to think about. What if we all just quit our jobs and just have this extra money from the government?
Sure.
So where does that money come from?
That's what they... Well, it's government money.
Yeah, right. Where does the government get the money?
The IRS is the transfer agent. They take it from us and give it to them.
Where does it get the money? People who work for a living have to give that over unwillingly most of the time.
Sometimes 35% of it.
To the government. So, yeah.
So
that's what people don't understand.
You can get your college loan forgiven. What about your house?
Yeah, right.
I mean, the whole intent, well, these kids need to get this freedom so they can go out and buy a house. Well, what about those that have graduated and went on and bought a house?
Right.
And you may still owe $295,000 on the place.
Yeah, we get that paid off by the government.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Well, when you look at the whole lineup of the Democratic Party, of the presidential candidates, it's like the cantina scene from Star Wars. You know, it's just a bunch of.
What they're doing is they're going after the ones that are vulnerable. They want the $1,000 a month without working. They want their college loan paid off.
Well, everybody who wants the free stuff, they're going after those people.
And they're going after the 18 to 25 vote.
Yeah.
And I guarantee those kids, they're going to vote like crazy. Oh, he's going to cure cancer. He's going to forgive my loan, or he's going to do this, or I'm going to make $15 an hour.
Right.
Folks, if you're making $15 an hour and only working 15 hours a week, you ain't going anywhere.
Any money. Yeah. So
you can make $30 an hour. That's great, but if you work 8 hours a day.
Right. If you force an employer to raise what he is paying out, and he doesn't make up for it with charging the public more money, where's the money going to come from?
For some, they just think that, well, he's in business. He can afford to pay me $15. No, he has sat down. Right. I can pay this employee this and this employee this.
Yeah. So, and when you force that on an employer, where does that expense go? It goes to the public who's paying for that service.
Well, and look at your sports teams. You know, you got these guys, I want $250 million for the next 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
You know, well, if you're not performing, you don't sell tickets. If you don't sell tickets, you can't afford to pay these guys.
Exactly. So, yeah, there's no money if there's no tickets.
It's generated from ticket sales, beverage sales. If you fill the stadium, I don't know, let's pick a stadium, 40,000 people. If 40,000 people spend an average of, say, $200 on a ticket, whether NFL or NBL, Major League Baseball, whatever it may be, you're going to make some money.
Right. It depends on how many seats you can fill.
Yeah. And out of that, how many's going to buy a Coke, a beer, a hot dog, a pizza? You know.
Same thing in a restaurant. It depends on how many seats you can fill.
That's right.
And
knows firsthand.
Exactly. And you can't afford to raise your pay to everybody.
And they don't understand the wholesale price index increases at that point. Because if you're paying $15 an hour on the retail side and the guy that's selling you the parts, like auto parts stores.
Right.
Okay, so if the spark plugs don't cost you $7, but you have to raise it 30% to make the difference up.
It all gets passed on to the consumer. It really does. So, and the higher things go, the less the consumer is going to spend on it.
Mm-hmm.
They're just going to go, that's too much for me. I'm just not going to do it.
But it's just they're talking without thinking.
Uh-huh.
You know, and then poor Illinois. I mean, the taxes. They doubled their gas tax. They went from 19 to 38, I think, on a gallon of gas.
Mm.
And there's other taxes being implemented. I don't see how people, if you're not making $1 million a year in Illinois,
it's weird.
It's tough up there.
Seems like California.
Oh my gosh, you know, and think of those farms. You know, when I was going to Indianapolis 10 years ago along I-70, those beautiful farms. You know, if their taxes are so high, you can't perform. You don't have the agri up there. Illinois relies a lot on that stuff: corn, wheat, barley. You know, all that stuff. So.
Yeah. Well,
a lot of taxes. Anyway, about 3.5 minutes ago, Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Check out the website, www.mountainhomechiro.com. And he can answer your questions. Go to email us. That means email him.
There you
Goes
go.
directly to him. And one thing here on the top center, I want to bring this up, and we'll show this one more time, Scooter. Our techniques, laser therapy, this will get you in. That's a faster way to go see what the laser is. This is the device right here. And let me tell you what, it's amazing. This, along with chiropractic adjustment regimen, possibly some ultrasound. I've done it all.
Yep.
And it is amazing, people. It really, really is. So, final thoughts, what I've overlooked.
You know, we've talked about automotive accidents, and you know, if you've had any problems that way, you still continue to have issues as time goes by, come in and don't just put it off or take the meds thinking it's just going to go away, because it's not. The functional issues like that tend to continue to fester with time. They just get worse and worse. So don't put it off. Come in. It's affordable. We'll make it fit your budget. Typically, if it was an auto accident, insurance is going to cover it too. So
we'll say this with sports coming up. If you've got a child that is playing sports,
there you go. Yep.
And is chronically sore, maybe it be shoulder sore, whether it be baseball, whatever the case may be.
Well, we got football practice coming up.
Yeah, bring them in. Let Osgood listen. Osgood wants them on that field or that court or whatever playing ball. He just wants them doing it healthy. So if we can get it in there and get that adjusted where that pain is gone and then that arm or whatever's moving better, it's going to make him healthier and better performing on the field or the mat or whatever sport they're playing.
Yeah.
True.
Athletic adjustment.
So we'll do our best to keep you on the field and then not take you out of the game if we can do it. So
good point. Wow.
But it's going to get you healthy, and when you're healthy or moving correctly, you're going to perform better. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
Tennis, golf, swimming, football, baseball, basketball, you name it, soccer. Come on,
Yeah.
And pole vaulting, track.
Yeah. Just about any sport, it can improve your game really. So I have a lot of people who play golf. And
I can see that. Yeah.
It really improves their shots, improves their distance. improves how well they can swing.
And you may not realize that, not being a golf player, but that motion you put your body in when you do that swing, that twist motion, can make things come unlined and cause some irritation. And
well, that's a good point. It really is. That
Definitely.
Tennis and everything else. All right, been a good show. Lots of information. It's always good to have you here. I enjoy our talks and looking at the website. And folks, I've done the laser. I've done the ultrasound. I've been through the adjustments. It works. It helps. I'm pill-free and almost pain-free. I got to do maybe 1 or 2 more doses of the laser. Call Doc Osgood, 425-4424. Got to wrap it up. See you tomorrow. Have a great day.